message is part of the alert. Whatever it is, he's got an 80% approval rating. We know those things can't last, Larry Sabato, but I'm looking at this and wondering how he connects to a lot of folks, because it's those same folks he is asking to sacrifice. And are they going to be as eager to do that as they are eager to celebrate him?
Well, of course, people will instantly say yes, especially on Inauguration Day. Whether that's true in 6 months or a year, once the glow is faded, is something else again. And believe me, you're right. I've been looking into honeymoons and how long they last. And while it's very different for every president, some have had almost no honeymoon, like Bill Clinton or Gerald Ford. Others have had incredibly long honeymoons, like Franklin Roosevelt, who had a 4-year honeymoon. This is going to be a longer honeymoon than most, but Americans are famously impatient, so we'll see.
It's literally coming right behind us now. Larry Sabato, this was a raging debate this morning on whether the proverbial passing of the keys to the White House. There are no keys to the White House, right? I mean, you can't be the president, the first lady, right at the White House and today. I thought you had the keys. I thought you had the keys.
Yeah.
Someone always opens the door for you, right?
I think you can be pretty sure that the Secret Service and the White House staff have the keys, if there are any.
That would be funny, though. You get there and then you blame it on Michelle, you know. Look in your purse. It's got to be in there somewhere. But again, I think Larry's right. I don't think he has to worry about that. Taking in the crowds now as the President of the United States is now very close to home. Just to make sure I have my geography right. Now Larry Sabato is going to go in the reviewing stand. Is there a protocol to who's in that reviewing stand?
The normal rule is the immediate family members of the president and vice president and very big supporters of theirs, whether it's financial or some of their key campaign staff, occasionally certain senior members of Congress, some of the cabinet members or cabinet designates. Some of them have become cabinet members, I gather, this afternoon. So yeah, that's the elite group of the very elite group that's in the box generally, but the ones in the glass enclosed portion are not freezing as much as the rest of us.
All right, so the ones who are in the glass enclosed, presumably heated section, they're big deals. We're not saying those outside the heat zone are less big deals. They're just not as big deals.
Well, everyone here is a big deal except for the people at the press riser. That's the only exception.
Well, you're right about that. You're right about that. You know, when we're looking at this couple, a very young couple, you've heard the analogies, Larry, that it's like, you know, Jack and Jackie Kennedy, and we always sort of cling to these mythical images. Is it?
Oh, there are certain super